Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everyone. She was live 12 hours. Hello. It's been a while, so it's good to see you guys.
Well, I wanted to tell you that I
So,
got your notification on my phone.
did you? Perfect. It's been a while, so I wasn't sure if I was even going to get notifications
Yeah,
anymore.
it went right out, so that's a
So,
good thing.
good. Um, hey, everyone. Amber got her. I don't know what you guys are talking about. She was doing just a warning. I don't know any. I haven't talked to Amber in a few days. But what I am talking about today is I've seen one stream on Heidi with Crazy Cat Mama, and it is regarding Terri Lynn. This is not so much focused towards the 90-day community, but more so for the Crama or Green Team, Sebastian's Army. And for those that are in a different community and watching, on the top, let's see, left, we have Stitching. And
Hello.
on the, hello. And on the top right, we have Ange or Voices. I need to fix my thumbnail. I apologize for that.
That's okay. Don't even worry about it. It whatever you want to call me. I just got tired of
I call you
people.
both.
I just got
I
tired
do
of
too.
people thinking because I have done advocacy in my past that they have the right to tell me if I am an advocate, not an advocate, any of that. So it was just easier to go ahead and just change everything. So, but I'll answer to whatever you
Yeah.
call me. You can call me "Hey girl" and I'll probably answer.
Hey, girl.
So
Both
Terry
are so
Lynn,
funny. Yep.
Terry Lynn was in the 90-day community and has now
Hmm.
infiltrated the true crime or Crama community, or
Hmm.
is she on the fence with both?
Well, it seems like she's invigorated herself back into 90 Day.
Oh, good. She
I
could.
don't,
Oh, good, 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 good.
yes.
Let her go. Let's let
So
her go
I
back
have,
over there.
Why 90-day
well,
won't call her out?
um, for some reason, I don't know if all of them are calling her out. She does have some staunch followers there, but yeah. So I don't think that the Krama community or even her Sebastian followers have any idea what she's been doing this last, I don't know, year since Sebastian's been missing. So
So they didn't follow her over into the Sebastian community. They just.
it seems like in the beginning people were, but I don't know. It seems all her mods are new. So I don't know why they abandoned ship.
Maybe they got tired of the parking lots. I don't know.
Parking lot parties?
Oh my God, I don't know.
No.
Like the woman's like watching wallpaper, but like 300 to 500 people will watch the damn wallpaper.
Right. And howling at the moon?
Yeah, the moon with what's his
Seriously.
name? I can't remember. We have a different
Puss
name for it.
Patch?
Yes, Puss Pat.
Sniffers.
I can't even remember his actual channel name, to be honest. 'Cause I've never subbed to him.
Silver something with his shovel and
Silver shovels.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a different character.
The
I tell
sniffer
you
sho-
what,
the sniffing
the
shovel.
psychics.
Oh
The
my God.
snuffler.
The snuffler.
Oh, really? Broke graham cracker skin? Terry has friends? I guess so. Well,
Shut up.
maybe not much longer.
What do we have going on? Yo, wow. Man, what do you get me into? Holy
I know.
I guess we're
You.
gonna find out. So let me share my screen and we'll start this. And then I have some receipts that I'll show at the end of this. Luckily, it's not a 19-hour stream. This is under an hour,
Oh, good.
and I can speed it up. Let me.
Yeah, I should have warned you. I only got I'll probably have a little over about an hour and a half in me. So,
Oh, we should be able to cover
like,
that.
in about an hour, my brain just automatically shuts down. Not saying much because I've had a case of the dumbs today.
You and me both, but that's every day. Troublemaker, reckon. Yes, seriously. Okay, let me find a fair use thing. There we go. That's good. Wait. Yeah, that'll work. It's kind of blurry, so let me know if you guys can't hear it. Ready, stitching? Ready, voices?
Yep, you can hit play.
Good evening. Sick. So good evening. Hi Drea. Hi Justito. Let me see this. So I just want to give you a little backstory, and then Heidi is going to turn off this.
Is there an echo?
Raking there is an echo. You might have to mute while you're playing this.
Let me see.
Volume. Okay. So last year,
Okay, so
Did you hear that?
Yep, that fixed it.
Perfect.
Okay.
But who are we listening to?
This is Heidi Black.
And who is Heidi Black?
And she is in 90-day true crime. I don't know what she's like a mix of stuff. She does reality TV stuff.
Oh, she's a YouTubist too again, huh?
YouTubist, yes. Yes.
Okay.
She does.
The only one, at least I know, is Terri Lynn.
That's the only one I know of.
Yeah.
Now the lady that comes on and talks with her, she is not a creator.
Okay.
So
who mods for Bombshell?
Oh yes, Heidi does mod for Bombshell.
Oh God.
What the fuck are you getting us into?
No, you'll be okay. This has nothing to do with Bombshell.
Okay.
Heidi lost her husband. And after that, she started drinking a lot. And we all knew it, the people that were close to her. We all knew she was drinking. During this time, according to her, she was being taken advantage of. And this past month, Heidi tried to commit S. She went to the hospital. First of all, she had bronchitis, which turned into pneumonia. She was coughing up blood. When she got out the hospital, she realized the money that she had blown through, the money that she, for the lack of better words for, that she just blew. And she tried to commit S, okay? She took Tramadol and Percocets, 2 whole bottles. She drank a whole bottle of liquor. You guys may remember I had Riley and Madsy up on panel. One of my last lives I did before I went to Reno. And Heidi came up. I can tell she had been.
Any thoughts so far?
Well, wait, I thought the woman talking was Heidi.
This is Heidi, but she's going to bring on the other lady.
Okay.
She's with the other lady. Yeah. They're together.
Okay, but hold on, because this woman keeps saying that her name, she keeps referencing a Heidi. So are these?
Oh, I'm sorry. They're both Heidis.
Thank you. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, are they both Heidi? Yes, they're both.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay, awesome.
It actually took me a minute too when I first heard it.
And so this Heidi that's talking currently is not a mod for Terri Lynn, but the Heidi that's getting ready to come on is a mod for Terri Lynn. She's also the person that she lost her husband. She started drinking. She got sick. She took a whole bunch of medications to end her existence and ended up in the hospital. And then.
Right. And then she's going to talk about financials.
Okay. All right.
Now, when we listen to this is all while she was getting money searching for Sebastian. So when you hear this, think about that time frame.
Are you telling me that this Heidi person was a pay piggy for Terri Lynn while she was out parking lot partying?
The one that's going to be talking? Yeah.
Oh, great. I fucking love people like, I love it when people take advantage of others. Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. So the lady that's coming on, her husband passed, and she's the one that tried to commit S. And she's going to come on and talk about her experience. This video is a week old as well. It was December 3rd.
A month old?
Or I'm sorry, January 3rd.
So she hasn't had to come to Meeting Sunday from this video? Terri Lynn?
No.
Wow.
No, because it was January 3rd. So last Friday. So I'll keep playing.
Drinking. And I told her, I said, hey, let me drop you. I said, I'm going to call you when I get offline, because I was pissed because I can tell she had been drinking. Okay. I was still online, and then her daughter calls. I didn't answer. And I sent her a message. I said, hey, I'm online right now. I said, I will call you back as soon as I get off. And she said, please do. And I'm like, okay, that's the day her daughter came in the chat, and she wrote in the chat about, I like her more than her mother. So when I called her, the ambulance had just left, and they took Heidi to detox. And Heidi is crazy cat mama. They took her to a detox unit for 5 to 6 days. And then once she left there, they transferred her to a behavior unit. Okay. So she was there, and I was actually going to cancel my trip to Reno, and her daughter told me, no, go enjoy yourself, which you see how that turned out. So once I got back from Reno, her daughter called, and well, they went to the bank. Heidi wanted to know about her money. They go to the bank, and her.
You want me to speed this up a little more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
You're good. What do you think?
Daughter calls me, and she says,
sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Let's try that.
Guess whose name keep appearing on my mother's bank statements. Obviously, I couldn't guess. I really couldn't guess. Then she says, guess whose names don't appear there? And I said, I know damn well my name is not appearing there. She goes, nope, your name and Laura's name is not there. So she broke down and she got everything from this year up until December 15th. And they had to put in for 2023 and waiting for that now. But I wanted to bring this up because Heidi was sitting here and she was hyperventilating a little bit. So I'm going to let her speak now. Here you go. Oh, I don't know how to do this.
Okay, now we're gonna have
Now this
the
is
other Heidi. Come on.
the one that got scammed.
Yes, that lady.
Anyhow, yeah, everything Heidi said is true. And the reason I'm doing this is to show how unappreciative somebody is. But the transactions are beyond belief. Beyond belief. Heidi will post them or whatever. I don't want to talk about it right now. When Heidi arrived here, she came straight to me. You know why she came straight to me? You know why Heidi came here to spend the holidays with me? Because she wanted to make sure that I was okay. She had to see firsthand that I was okay. The day she arrived was my birthday. She was livid because of what Terri Lynn was saying. And that's unfair to Heidi because you know what? August, I have transactions. I paid for 2 trips. Terri, oh my Lord. Calm down. I paid for 2 trips to Las Vegas for Terri Lynn. 2 trips. She stayed in my room that I paid for. We all fed her. So she didn't have to spend, well, she didn't have any money to spend. We gave her money to gamble with. So then.
So why? Because she liked Terri Lynn and wanted to have her with them. I mean.
And there was another person that she paid for as well.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, let's see what kind of money we're talking about here.
Yeah.
That's in August. I mean, no, yeah, that was in August. No, that was last. I don't even know. Then June?
June was the first trip.
But last year. Yeah, that was last year. This year, I couldn't make it up to the Shaggy concert. I wanted to see Heidi get down with Shaggy, but I was sick again. So I offered my ticket to Shaggy to Terri Lynn. She says, well, I don't have that kind of money to buy a ticket. So I paid for her ticket to Reno as well. And I can tell you this right now.
Not Reno.
No.
Vegas.
Oh, right.
Vegas.
Oh, yeah. How many times did I pay for her? Lord Jesus, I'm losing count. Anyhow, yeah. When she was in Vegas to see Shaggy, she called me and hit me up for money. It's not the first time. It wasn't going to be the last. When she was in Reno, Heidi informed her the reason why I wasn't there was that I was in the hospital. So Terri Lynn did try to reach out to me. And Heidi told her that my daughter had my cell phone because I wasn't allowed to have it. So anyhow, what I'm trying to say is, how many months was it?
That's between 4 to 5 months.
Between 4 to 5 months, I gave Terri Lynn $3,200, and that's including airline tickets. Now, we don't have last.
What do you think? Ange?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, Cheesy.
I am
It's a lot.
so over people doing this to other people.
Yeah. Yep.
This is
Beyond. And this is while she said she didn't even get 2023 back. So this is all while she's collecting money for Sebastian.
and she was making good money in her chats.
In the beginning, yeah. She was getting a lot. And that's just in chat.
In the parking lot. That's my contribution to this. In the parking lot. I'm trying to figure out how she would convince somebody to give her.
Well, it's a grieving widow, and right now.
Oh, she needs company, yeah.
Yep, and that's what happens. That's what pisses me This is one of those things I'm going to have to be really cautious because I could burn this one down in a heartbeat. That's not what I'm
Oh,
looking
say
to do.
what you want. I cuss or
No,
whatever. I
it's
don't.
not that. It's not that, baby. I don't like myself when I go to that level. So it's nothing about you. This pisses me off because this is taking advantage of
personal?
somebody in grief. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
The bitch that was driving the car that killed my sister took advantage of my grandmother in her grief of losing my sister. And it was all that person's fucking fault.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I look at this like Terri Lynn. Oh, I even hate calling her by her name. I always want to call her Terri Lynn.
Call her Turlin.
So she should know, if this was somebody who was close to her and friends with her, she should know that this is not a paycheck, that woman's only giving money because it makes her feel good right now. Nothing else in the woman's life felt good. She's grieving. Breathing is just fucking hard when you're grieving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's awful. Yeah, it's bad.
I absolutely
blame.
detest people like this.
Yeah, and I think that people need to know what she was doing.
Does her community know what she was doing? I wonder
The
how she
90-day
justified
community
it.
does,
Wow.
but I don't know about the Sebastian side. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, what is Seth doing? Grieving. That's why she's
And
there.
getting big money.
Yeah. I guess there's two different. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Year's transactions yet, but when we do, you'll be blown away because I can guarantee you last year was even more expensive. So Terri Lynn's the only one I'm going to cover tonight. That's all that matters because she when she went to Reno, I was on the phone with Heidi when she was making room reservations because I was supposed to go to Reno too.
And I was making a reservation.
So she was making
daughter in their own room.
So she was making reservations, and she put Terri Lynn and her daughter in their own room.
And then when you couldn't make it, they stayed in my room.
And so then when I wasn't going to make it, she canceled the reservations for them, and they stayed with Heidi in her room. So yeah, this is how.
Calm down.
I just
Calm down. Calm down.
for her to come back and go off on Heidi was wrong.
She didn't go off on me. She went
Behind the scenes and talking smack and everything. And it's kind of like, how dare you? Because Terri Lynn's been to Las Vegas more than, well, she went to Reno, Vegas, a couple of times to Vegas with Heidi, where everything was comped. Heidi fed her, all of this shit. So don't sit there and say that you paid for it.
I'm looking at Party Rock. She says, how many others are there? There are two others. And her daughter had them all highlighted. And I got it tallied up. I can't even talk right now. This one was between within a 6-month period, that was another $2,338 given out. And then Heidi got into this, and I'm just going to say it. You're going to get mad if you want to. So Heidi got into this she got into this online relationship with this person, she was not listening to me. So let me just tell you something, okay? Last year when Heidi was giving out all this money, let me just back it all the way up. Okay, so she called me one day and she was really upset because she felt that every time she called a particular person that they were always having a sad story. And so she was really, really upset. So I called this person and I had a conversation with her. Well, not this person. I called Tiela and I had a conversation with her. And I told
I don't know anything about this relationship. So
Who's
why
the
is there a
daughter?
sleeping Jay?
Who's the-
I don't know the daughter.
Terri Lynn's or the other people?
The Heidi lady.
Okay.
Yeah. What? It's funny you say, why is Brittany J on there sleeping? That just shows how recognizable that is.
So this is somebody from the green team or what?
Who?
Who's Julie A?
Oh, I have no idea.
It's a chatter in chat.
Oh, okay.
Do you not see chat? Stitching?
I see chat. It says, why is Brittany J on there sleeping? Face, blue,
There you
smile.
go. The name is above it.
Oh, okay.
You're so funny. Terry knows where the bodies are buried.
Also,
Yeah.
she's a
Oh, I
psychopath.
believe that.
Okay, so
That's
far, what are
early.
we into? How much money has she given Terry Lynn so far? 3,000.
Oh shoot. I have to pull up the transcript, but we're at 3,000
that's okay.
something and then 2,000 something.
Okay, let's go 5,000 something then. Okay.
Yeah.
Told her that this is how Heidi was feeling. And she said that she's never asked her for anything. Those were her words. And I said, no. I said, you didn't, but you keep giving her these stories and you know that she's going to feel obligated to help you. So then I told Heidi, don't give another dime, which I heard that she done gave out money to other people too, helping out the cause. So anyway, I told her, don't do it. So then this was like August or so. And then she went to, since it's already out, it's been out because people's been asking me if Heidi had gone to Tennessee. She shows me her credit cards and stuff. And that trip was just about close to $10,000. And I found out that.
Okay, wait. What cause?
Huh?
What cause? She said she's been giving money to the cause.
I have a receipt to show you. Sebastian related.
That's what I was just going to say. It sounds like Terri Lynn had her convinced that she was actually doing something for this cause. Sebastian, the fight to find a missing child.
Oh, shit.
Because this is the same woman that found supposedly the glasses, supposedly a mattress pad, supposedly pants, supposedly a shirt, supposedly a box of high school items that had Katie's name written on it, supposedly had her tires slashed, supposedly had a stuffed animal named Sebastian in her trunk. Like, this woman is part of the fucking problem, in my opinion.
Wow.
No, yeah, I agree with you. And she went to the cemetery and put that little crab there. I think it was a crab or a lobster or something.
Oh, her stuffed Sebastian.
Yes, that one.
Broke told us to keep watching.
Okay, we're going.
Broke's the boss.
That she did. So she gave up money then. And I was fussing at Heidi about that. I said, you keep telling me you're not going to give money out, but you keep doing it. And she doesn't tell me when she's doing this. It's just when she gets fed up or she'll say that she's been drinking, that's why. But no. So I've fussed with her. We've had several conversations and now there is no giving money. There is no super chatting. There's no nothing. Her daughter is livid. Christy was supposed to be in here and she said that we really don't want her to be in here. And she's still livid. So she is not happy with herself right now and she feels like a failure. She feels that she was used. She feels that she was manipulated. And
because she was used.
It's just
she
sad
was manipulated.
That you would do that to someone you call a friend.
Oh, wait. Here's the good part. When I told Terri Lynn,
she feels that way because it was legitimate and it happened.
Yeah. And I guess she didn't, from my understanding, she didn't start heavily drinking, this Heidi woman, until she lost her husband.
Pretty common.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame her.
that I attempted to kill myself, she started laughing.
Oh, I forgot about it's just sad that you would do that to someone you call a friend.
Oh, wait. Here's the good part. When I told Terri Lynn that I attempted to kill myself, she started laughing.
Oh, I forgot about
that. Yeah, she started laughing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. And you didn't tell me that until I got here.
And I didn't tell Heidi that until she got here. So Terri Lynn is not the sweet, kind-hearted person that y'all think she is. Oh, you didn't try to kill yourself. Ha, 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 ha. You can't kill yourself with all that. Like she's a doctor. So anyhow, 3 different hospitals I went to.
Yeah.
When I tried.
Yeah. So
y'all do it.
Can you believe that?
Yeah,
actually, I can.
I'm kind of speechless.
Right? Unbelievable.
And she's still going to give her money after she laughed at her and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know when that's like when they stopped talk. Well, no, because they went to Reno recently.
That's
So
right.
yeah,
That's when Terri
yeah.
Lynn went into what's her name's purse to get what?
The Xanax
Yeah.
something,
Okay.
and that wasn't that long ago. That Reno trip.
Whatever you want. So anyway, she didn't tell me that until I got here. And then when I got here, I got more messages about people that money was given, and that's their issue. They're going to deal with that. However they want to deal with that. But I really didn't want to do this. Her daughter, Christy, is quite upset. Heidi wanted to get her piece out, and I just feel that my friend, and no matter how much I told her not to, because when she sent me that money on super chat, I went the fuck off on her. Don't you ever do that again. I told her limit was $4.99 or $9.99. Isn't that what I told you? Yeah. No, I don't need people to think that you're buying my friendship, because that's not it. Every trip I've ever taken, Heidi's never asked me for a penny. Every trip I've taken has been on my dime. My dime. So it's just I really was worried about it, and I didn't want to come. And then her daughter says, no, you need to. So I needed to see for myself. And I've gone with her to 2 of her appointments since I've been here. We're going through all of her finances. So it's just not, well, yeah, yeah. So about 300,000, we're going through highlighting and going through, and this was just what we've gotten for this year. So we're waiting for 2023, and we're going through, and we're going to highlight all of that. So trying to get her situated, see exactly. And then she's telling me today that last year it was a whole lot more than that, because she said that she was telling her she was sick. And what else? When she had the eye vision problem. Oh, the eye vision problem. She couldn't drive, but yeah, she was driving when we were there. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
What?
Well, it's so much money.
Did she say 300,000?
Yes.
And we have
Yes, she
receipts
did.
for this?
I don't know. I only have the Cash App receipt. I know that something else was posted and deleted, but
That's
don't
fucking criminal.
I don't follow anything on that side. I just what is sent to me.
Attorney, this is fucking. I don't even have words.
I'm trying to think what the green team would do with this if they would take more advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Apply it towards the $500,000 retainer.
Yeah. So
Well, that's 1 year too. Hey, Kathy.
Oh yeah. So this
I
is
mean-
even before he went missing then.
No, this is 2024.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't have the receipts from 2023 yet.
Yeah.
Why?
And
I
they
could
said
look
it
at my
was
bank
even more.
statement and see where all my every day where my money's going. I don't have to.
I think her daughter is trying to go through it with her.
Oh shit! Her daughter's gonna be pissed.
I am telling you, this is fucking criminal. Somebody's attorney general is going to end
Now,
up.
what do you think? What's your opinion on it if she was drinking and
Well, it
she's
would become abuse
obviously-
of a vulnerable person, or taking advantage of an incapacitated person, because the grief and the alcoholism are going to come into play, showing, and especially with the self-harm attempt. These are all my thoughts, especially when it comes to like financial abuse, elder financial abuse, something of those lines. Because Terri Lynn, given that she's had a long-standing friendship, damn well knew her friend was going through something. So exploitation charges abso-fucking-lutely should be put on this woman, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awful.
Stitching, your sister would have your ass if you gave 300,000 out.
Yeah, and I lost a husband. I must be a bitch. I gave nothing to nobody.
Well, my grandmother did this after my grandfather died. My grandmother took everybody and her and their dog out to eat, on shopping trips, doing this, doing
Because
that.
she was lonely. She was lonely. Yeah.
That was
And
exactly
wanted people there with her.
Yep. Just like when we were little kids. So if she bought things for people, they would come around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm a loner.
Make sure
Oh
you
my God,
represent this properly. Teal was one of many people this lady was sending money. She didn't send 300K to only Teal.
Okay. That's possible.
And that's fine. I'm not saying that either way, it's $300,000 that has been burned by somebody who was very in a not good place.
And Terri Lynn knew this. And I mean, she shouldn't have been accepting money. But we're at the glaucoma. She's going to pay for the glaucoma surgery too, if there really was any.
Well, that was in 2023. I remember that.
Yeah.
Because she said that she couldn't drive or anything.
Yeah, I wondered how, because, she'd drive at night, remember? She'd go to the park. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, how are you going to find Sebastian? One, you're in a parking lot. Is he going to walk by? Two, you can't see.
What surgery for glaucoma? I didn't think there was anything they can do for it other than put you on medication, some drops that help to monitor the pressure in your eye.
I think now they can, because I have the onset of it. And I, what do you call the surgeon for eyes?
Ophthalmologist.
Yeah. And actually there's no symptoms until, one day unless it's being watched by the ophthalmologist.
Right.
But
See, I have a family history of it. That's why I was like, because everything I've ever been told was like, one day you just wake up and your eyes don't work right.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then she told me, this ophthalmologist said, nope, we can do surgery now. So let's see if this bitch had surgery.
She didn't have surgery. We all know she didn't.
But did this other lady, this grieving lady, pay her for the alleged not surgery?
Yeah, and Terri Lynn had a whole, I think it was a GoFundMe for her surgery.
Wow. Shit, bitch. Not you guys.
She was even using her TV and a massive fucking NASA size magnifying glass just to read chat.
Stop.
Because she couldn't see.
Well, you know what? God was telling her not to be a shitty person.
Yeah.
He gave her a warning sign.
Right. But it seems a long pattern of medical manipulation for donations.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yes. So, yes, got the text messages to show too. Anyway, I'm just, 300K, daddy, 300K. But all of that didn't go. So we're just trying to see where all of her money is and where, that's how these transactions. Yeah. And that's how we're getting through all of these and looking at these transactions. We know with the last 2 months, she spent 10K on this, I'm sorry, a little over 10K on this online imaginary relationship. Excuse me. A little over 10K. Yeah, so we're going through all of this stuff and waiting, but we have it labeled. The bank printed out this year. Nothing was given out in November and December. So we waiting for 2023 to come in. That's what we're waiting on. So hopefully it'll be here. Well, it could have been in the mail today. We just got back here. But anyway, Heidi, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, just I'm sober.
No, 10K was for one person.
Nobody you guys don't know. Not on.
Yeah. Nobody you know, a little over 10K. Okay. 300,000 didn't go to 3 people. No. We're trying to reconcile $300,000 in the last year and a half is what we're doing. And we're going through all of her transactions.
My daughter was at the bank with me when they were pulling these records.
Okay, that I understand now. It wasn't just Terri Lynn getting $300K. They're trying to figure out where it all went.
Right. One of them was always with Terri Lynn on vacations and going all over the country.
And the the teller was going through the transactions, and 2 names kept coming up. And that's when my daughter.
And this doesn't include the 580. So let's just make sure that 580 that was sent to the GoFundMe, that is not included in that money. These are all transactions via PayPal. Okay. PayPal, and credit PayPal transfers. So that is what, it stood out to her daughter. So, no. I'm sorry. I said imaginary. Okay, hold on, let me fix that. It's not imaginary. Okay, it's a real person. Okay, it's a person. It's a male. Okay, it's not imaginary, but the relationship she thought she had is not the relationship that it is. He was setting out to use her and do the same shit. Okay, this man wanted her to buy a home in Florida and put his name on it just in case she died. He would have a place to live. So he's not imaginary. Okay.
Like,
Okay,
these
so
fucking people.
it's just somebody vulnerable. All these people are attaching to her because she's
Yeah.
vulnerable.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, how do you stop that? I
And
don't know. The daughter's going to have to.
Well, it seems like she's went to live with the daughter, or she's going to live with the daughter. So, yeah.
I remember my mother-in-law was living with us after her stroke, and her daughter was constantly scamming her for money, saying, constantly. But I didn't say anything. We didn't charge mom rent or anything, and just the rest of her life would be comfortable, right? Laura Lynn would call her up and say, let's go have ice cream. And then I thought something felt weird about that because it was in the morning. So I looked at the bank account, mom's bank account, and I'm like, $500. That was one hell of a ice cream cone. And then I brought it up to my sister-in-law, and she's like, why are you always picking on me? I go, oh my God, what are you doing? You have a job. You work at the casino. You could quit, well, you would call it grifting off mom when you have your own job and she's on a fixed income, bitch. That's the kind of shit I went through. I didn't have time to grieve because I was too busy telling people who they were, I guess.
Taking them to church?
Yeah, but I think that's kind of what this lady's going through here.
Yeah.
The difference is I'm a bitch, so the vulnerable part.
No, you're not.
But I see how people attach themselves to vulnerable people by listening to this here.
It's sad.
The GoFundMe was for the dive team for Sebastian. But no, his name on it, just in case she died, he would have a place to live. So he's not imaginary. Okay. The GoFundMe was for the dive team for Sebastian. But no, he's not imaginary. I meant imaginary relationship. But on her part, it wasn't imaginary.
Wait a minute. The GoFundMe was for
the dive team for Sebastian. I didn't watch her. Huh?
Which dive team?
I have no idea. None. Anybody in chat know what dive team? And if there are these GoFundMes, what was the goal? What was the amount? And did it reach its goal?
I mean, I wonder if it's not just Terri Lynn. I wonder if it's that whole. Oh, I shouldn't put that out there. It's just weird. Narked divers. Cajun Navy.
That's what I was wondering. Narc divers, Cajun Navy.
And this lady who lost her husband, who started drinking and tried to end herself, is giving all these people money for this cause, for the cause of Sebastian.
Yes.
And Terri Lynn was
Mhm.
on the green team. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if she's doing stuff from behind the scenes for
For
them
them or just for herself or both.
Well, think about
Well-
it. That one was talking to both sides because she was talking to Seth and Chris and Katie because she's the one who recorded the call where Chris talked about the needing of the undergarments.
Oh, that's right.
That's how it all got out, was because she played that recorded call and it came out. That was supposed to stay private. And Terri Lynn put all that stuff out.
These people in there recording. I guess it's okay, like one party in Tennessee, huh?
I have no idea. It must
I don't
be.
understand people that record calls. I just don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, I can't say I have a recording.
Yeah. She blocked you last night. She doesn't want her new subs. No, she has new subs. Oh,
What she's doing.
Turlin.
I mean, it's bad. It makes sense though why she's going back to 90-day.
Yeah, it sure as hell does.
She doesn't want that on her channel.
Okay, let's listen. She hasn't gone blind yet anyway.
Okay, let me just say that on her part, it was not imaginary. She developed real feelings for this person. They, excuse me, they spent time together in Florida and in California. He came here on her dime. She went there on her dime right around a hurricane in October, right? And I had to get her ass out of there, and because of the hurricane that was coming. So, but it wasn't imaginary. Okay, so it wasn't imaginary. The relationship itself was imaginary, not the person. Okay. Anyway, is there anything else you want? Oh, here she wants the phone again. Here.
No, I just want other people. Everybody, just be very careful. When you lose, I lost my husband. When I lost my husband, I lost my sense of self-worth. He made sure to take very good care of me. He let that
feel me.
Yes, I've lost 2 husbands to cancer, and I'm just so used to taking care of my husbands. And this is the second time I've lost a husband to cancer. So yes, this is a man I imagined getting old and wrinkly skinned with and sitting on the rocking chair on the front porch holding hands. You know what couples are supposed to do. Then I lost him, and I've never drank before, but I learned how to drink once he was gone. So
Every morning she would wake up and start, Fireball. Is that it, Fireball?
Yeah.
And I used to fuss. And I
3 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I would hang up on her and tell her she needed help. I got her resources. I sent her grief places to go to, everything I can do
It
to
was
help her.
easier to drown it in the alcohol and just pass back out because I really didn't want to be. I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with the reality. It's pretty hard. Everybody grieves differently, and that was my way of grieving, was to mask it with the alcohol. Was I taking advantage of? Oh hell yeah! Wait until you see last year's receipts.
So I am going to post them. I have some of them. I was trying to pull them up and put them on the phone, but I think I'm just going to put them on a community wall because I had to white out.
I don't even know what to say. If you've been friends with this lady and you know she's been going through that, how can you take money from her?
And she's not borrowing the money, she's taking it.
Right. Not
Wow.
bringing anything back. It's sad.
Yeah.
You know, in situations like that, you'd think it'd be the opposite. Like, is there anything I can get you? Can I, DoorDash you some food? I don't know.
Well, what makes it even worse is that Terri Lynn knew that this is what she was doing, was that she was drinking. And she knew the level of her depravity, so to speak. And that's where I say vulnerable person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting. She should be ashamed of herself.
She sure should be.
Okay, I'll hit play.
A lot of stuff were blew out, account numbers, other people's names and stuff. But recently, before I got here, she was masking, not drinking, with eating gummies. And I completely went off on her. Her daughter did. Even her psychiatrist, her therapist told her you can't substitute the psychiatrist, substituting one for the other. So since I've been here, we've been good. We've been taking our pills, right? Okay. Now, she will be, she's selling her home. Okay. She's selling her home. She will be moving in with her daughter and her son-in-law for a little while. She doesn't need to be by herself. Once she gets her shit back together and the mental is all there, she can go and find whatever she wants to find. Right now, she really can't be by herself. Yes. And then she's got a safety plan as well, but she will be, moving in with her daughter and her son-in-law. She's got her own room. She's good to go. So, so I'm just, trying to make sure she's good. And then her daughter has it from here, but she will be here. The house closes, escorts with 30 days. Yeah. House closes in 30 days. Well, between 15 and 30, they were trying to do 15, but, and then we're going to get a lot of her stuff out of there. Hopefully before I leave, we can start doing that. And then her daughter has her. Her daughter and her son-in-law have her. So, and she is in therapy. They're certified crazy. Yeah, so she's certified crazy too. She just wants you guys to know they certified her crazy, okay? But I don't find any of this funny at all. I really don't. I don't find any of it funny. When I got that call and when the daughter told me, when Chrissy said that the ambulance had just left, I'm like, what the fuck? And she tried to kill herself. And, but, you know,
Damn.
people, and I told her that.
Tell Terri Lynn that she's selling her house and is going to have money. But did she? They just
the daughter.
What?
Go ahead.
Did they just?
I hope that the daughter.
I mean, because she was saying that she just sold her house and it's going to close in 30 days, and I'm just thinking about the vulnerability again, and Terri Lynn knowing that. But she's going to live with her daughter. She was certified vulnerable. Is that what Heidi just said? Like they just.
I think they were joking.
Certified crazy.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, that isn't what a psychiatrist would write. But so they're just like messing around or just being funny.
They're being funny. Tongue in cheek.
I was thinking she had a safety net if that was the case.
Well, I
she
think
does have
the
a
safety plan part. Yeah.
Wow.
She's trying to kill herself instead of rebuilding herself. I said, you know, she's feeling sorry for herself. She's in this pity state. And I said, you did this. You're going to fix it. So she's going to fix it. And she's going to bounce back stronger than ever. But there is no more money. There's no more nothing going out. Her daughter and her son-in-law are going to put her under conservatorship for a little while to help regulate her finances. She will have an allowance, which to me, I think it's a bad idea. I think she needs to be responsible for her own money. But we see what she's done so far. So no, until she's stronger, I think a conservatorship is better. So anyway.
I think
is there anything else you want to say, sweetie? No. Yeah. Thanks, Terri.
That's a good idea because she's too not only vulnerable but too giving.
Apprehensive push. Last night in my reply, where'd it go? To my comment last night, in reply to my comment, she said she is talking to CCM again and said CCM is going to Florida where that man is. She is basically pushing her friend into the arms of a man taking advantage of her. What the fuck? Are you talking about TL?
CCM is crazy cat mama. And Florida is where that guy lived that she was going down and seeing.
Yep.
But who is that she said she is talking to CM? I mean, is Terri Lynn talking to CCM again? Is that what you're saying?
That's what it sounds like.
Holy. That's kind of what it sounds like to me as well. I would be so pissed if I was the daughter.
Well, let's hope that CCM agrees to the conservatorship for right now. Otherwise, Terri Lynn might be getting that sell of the house money, or the dude in Florida.
They said yes, TLS. Apprehensive push, the cash apps, I have those. And I was going to show those.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Terri Lynn, stop. So, I don't want her to think she's weak. She's not weak. Not at all. She's not weak. She's been sober now for what?
Over a month.
No, it's not a month yet. Oh no, you were in the hospital, so you were sober. Yeah, so it's been over a month now. Well, close to a month. Close to a month. She's been sober. I mean, no drinking, no nothing. So no gummies. Well, she hasn't had any gummies. Those my pants. Okay. She hasn't had any gummies, but she ate gummies for a couple of days because she was fiending a drink, and we're not drinking. She poured out, and I have the picture of all the liquor she poured out. She sent me the video, not the picture, of all the liquor she's poured out that was at her home. So there's no more drinking, there's no more nothing, and she was really good when we went into Vegas. Even though she got sick and then got me sick, so I'm good. But other than that, I just wanted to get that out. She wanted to do it. Well, I didn't want to do it. She wanted to do it. So, okay. I said it for the 30th. So just in case she changed her mind. And even as we were driving back, I said, do you still want to do this? Do you still want to do this? And she said, yes. So I'm like, okay, we're not going to make fourth. Hold on.
No. And one of the other
Stop shaking. You're shaking.
one of the other things that bothered me is the things that she's been saying behind
And
her
that's what I said, Fritzy. She means exactly what I said, Fritzy. I want her to handle her own finances, but hey, I'm not
Yes.
I'm not going to get into that, but I think it's I think it's a good idea, but for right now, I don't think she's able to handle it. Has the family confronted? Oh, her daughter wanted to be. Oh my God. Okay, let me just say this: when her phone was ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and when her daughter first went through her PayPal, that was before the bank. Okay, let's just say before she even went to the bank, her daughter had her phone, and she was going through all of her PayPal transactions. Yes, me, telling her, calm down. Let's wait on this. Let's talk to your mom, and yeah. So again, I put myself in a position where I should have never been, but Christy was livid, and that's why she's not here right now, because she would be, well, I'm sorry, what is Christy's exact words?
You really don't want me to be there.
Okay. So anyway, it's just a lot, but I do believe that she needs to get her own thing, her own financial advisor, but that was my advice. Okay, this is just my advice. She's going to do what she wants to do. As you know, I told her don't give up no damn money, and she didn't listen to me on that either. But my advice is for her. As a matter of fact, I gave her a financial advisor thing. I said, if you don't like this one, they can get you someone else. I gave her a place to go for grief counseling. You don't know what I have done in research.
She had done everything, and I just prefer to pick up a bottle and drown myself.
So
It's a forewarning, because if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody if they lose beloved in life or if some other catastrophic thing comes around. It's so easy to turn to the bottle, and it's just not worth it.
Yep, and you're shaking right now. Oh, her grandson made a funny the other day. It was your granddaughter. They said the next person you get involved with, they're gonna make sure. Oh yeah, they said they're gonna make sure he go get scanned and make sure there's no cancer. I said, y'all are crazy as shit. But she's good. Her daughter's got her. Her son-in-law's got her, and she's gonna be taken care of. Just I know that she won't be home by herself, because I can't keep calling her in the morning and talking to her because I have to go back to work. But every morning since she's got out the hospital, I have called her. Talked to her before I went live. I call her in the middle of the day. I call her at night just so I can hear her voice and know she's not drinking. But that night I called her and I can tell. I said, have you been drinking? No, she wasn't drinking. She'd been eating gummies, and she sounded Looney Tunes. And I told her, and I said, do I need to call Christy? And she was like, no, I promise. And then when I get here, I find out she don't talk to her daughter, the daughter's mother-in-law. Everybody knew that she was eating gummies. So she's got to stop this bullshit, but we got her. So anyway, let me see. Please go back more than 1 year. I remember seeing CCM Super Chat JY. Yeah, but we're just talking about what's happened since she's lost her husband. Because I can guarantee you, if her husband was still alive, she wouldn't have never put that money out. I can guarantee you she wouldn't have put that kind of money out at all. But this has just been since her husband passed away, and when her drinking and stuff just got out of hand. And this is what we're looking at, and we're waiting to get to 2023.
Ugh, man.
I'd be getting to 2023 now.
Yeah.
Because I can look at my PayPal. This is what has me confused. Because I can look at my PayPal spending. I can look at any spending I do. I have access to. Does not the rest of the world have that?
You should be able to go through Google Play and see exactly what you've spent.
Yeah.
I just think that maybe it's a case that this woman doesn't want them to know all of that.
Yeah, she might be embarrassed.
I mean, I don't know how many payment sources this woman had, but I
Damn.
know that we have cash apps. I don't think there's a whole lot left in this video, so I'll just move to the cash apps.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing that.
Hey, Shyla.
Yeah, sorry, chat.
I haven't
said
watched
hi to you guys.
I haven't watched what was that community, Reagan? That all these people were in that I didn't watch. AZ and
Easy hasn't done any streams in a long time.
But what was that community? Roadhog and Steve McRae and EKC. What is that community?
The 90-day.
90 day. Okay.
Anti-KJ?
Anti-KJ. Yeah.
The cater.
The caters.
Yeah. Let me grab my and close that.
Yeah,
No,
Shyla, I think I got
cleaned
bored
up.
with them. Sorry.
No, you're good. Let me share my screen again.
If you guys want to know, I think the anti-KJ community turned into KJ.
I had to think about that for a minute. Like, what? Now, this is going to be like a cleaned up version. I have the blurry version for transparency. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of this sleepy lady here. Oh, what the hell? Come on. Oh, there we go.
And Reagan, we have to do that one too, remember?
Yes, we do. Okay, so I don't know what kind of order these are because they're...
Holy moo. Damn.
Yeah. Voices, you don't have to stay muted if you don't want.
No, it's best if I do because
Look
sometimes
at this, Voices. Look at this fucking
yeah.
And
I
this
got
is just
nothing.
cash apps. Yeah. Snake boots.
Who's snake?
Aren't those the things the...
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, so you don't get bit.
Oh God.
When you're...
Like Betty.
She said she got bit by a snake or some shit.
Yeah. Are they $200 bucks?
$200 for cat food.
What? I remember the cat food shit.
Right.
That's Kevin. Kevin is her cat.
Yeah.
Yep. And then let's see.
$200. Hope this helps, my dear friend. And it's $500. Enjoy Vegas. $200 for Kevin. 200 snake boots. Okay, go down. Well, there's one. Cajun donation, $500. Oh, so there's supposed to be a $500 donation to the Cajun Navy. I hope Terri Lynn has a receipt for that.
Seriously.
Yeah, Lynn.
And I did confirm that she was crowdsourcing off her channel for the Cajun Navy.
The legit Cajun Navy or the
ones that were there for one day and left.
$1,000. 300, 500.
Oh my God.
Money received. What did Terry give her? $20? Wow, that's so nice, Terri Lynn. Terri Lynn, you're a
Yeah.
sweetheart, bitch.
Oh, scroll down. Let's see. Who'd she give that to? Oh, it was a payment.
Oh,
Maybe that's what she gave the Cajun Navy was $20.
probably.
she got
There's
her
another
receipt?
$500 Cajun donation.
Well, hold on. What's the date? March 22nd? Okay, 'cause I think some of these overlap. Okay, here, so we go right here.
Happy
There we go.
birthday, $1,000. November 2nd. Happy YouTube anniversary, $100. Happy birthday, $200.
That's her mom. That's what she calls her mom. But let me see. Yeah, that's the one I really question.
Well, let's hope the Cajun Navy got that. Is that the dive team one?
I don't. Does Cajun Navy have a dive team? The fake one?
I don't know. I think I've never got $1,000 for my birthday either, and I'm very worth it.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch screens real quick.
Hey, Firefly.
This is fucking insanity.
Right?
Terri Lynn's rich. Now.
And
She lives off subs and judges other creators. She cries a lot too. And she's like a malcontent.
just for transparency, I just wanted to show that although I cleaned up the other one, it is still the same. It's just a little bit more blurry. So, plus all her
The thing
parking
is,
lot cash.
you know, she never did. Terri Lynn ever? I wonder if she wore her snake boots when she was howling at the moon. Remember when she got out of the car with Puss Patch and was walking down the side of the highway and the cars were going by her really fast? I wonder if she wore her snake boots because, you know, she was like on the side of the road and there was ditches and stuff.
I need you to go back up, Rockin'. Start at the top of this. We need to add this shit up. 2, 4,
Do you have a
9,
I don't have a thing on
10,
it.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 and 5 is 20. That's 2. All right, go ahead.
Which
Pause.
was it, that one?
All right, 2. There's 3,000, 4,000, 45, 40, 45, 48, 49, 49, 20 is where we're at right there. All right. And then we
Let me
got
go to the 20-minute. Or,
back up.
well, we went through this one
Oh, we've already gone through this page.
because it
Okay.
overlaps. Well,
Okay.
it overlaps right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 45, 20, 55, 20, 66, 20, 61, 20, 61, 63, 70, 64, 70, 65, 70, 66, 67, 70.
That's it.
67, 70 just in this right there.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she said 3,000 something in the beginning of that stream, and then 2,000 something. And then there was a $10,000 vacation. And didn't she say there was like 3 or something trips?
Yeah, and you need to keep this like fix it so that it doesn't have the duplicates, and then we'll have to see what comes out for 2023 and so on.
Keep track of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Listen,
why.
ever
any of you subs out there is looking to fucking adopt somebody and you want the most bang for your buck, myself or Stitching are totally available to be adopted.
Yeah. You can send me fabric.
You can send us money and we will send you tokens of of gratitude and appreciation. Listen, we take payment for friendship in the form of fabric, paper, glue, thread, sticky dots, you name it. And
I'm
you'll
old,
get
so
something out of it. So
it won't be elder abuse for us.
Yes, it would for you, Stitching.
What?
well, technically it would be elder abuse for you and it would be abuse of a vulnerable adult for me, but I'm down.
Yeah.
You can call me whatever age at that point.
I hate you. No.
Oh, I wish
Exactly,
I
Stitching.
had
You
that.
got it figured out. All right, you guys. This is awful and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yep.
I can tell you right now, if you took what we had plus what you were talking about with the 3 and the 5 or the 2 and the 3, adding it to that, that makes 10,000. So I imagine the 10,200 is probably PayPal's and Cash Apps.
Oh yeah, we didn't do PayPal's and yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the PayPal's are.
Right. So there's that. And then you got another $10,000 trip. All right. So that takes it to 20,000. I could roughly see $50,000 being spent on this woman this year.
Wow.
And that's not alone what this woman's making on YouTube. Because if you go back and look at like Social Blade and stuff in the very beginning, she was making probably close to $8,000 a month.
Yeah,
Oh,
KCG.
she was
it would
making
be
a
taxable.
ton.
KCG said this is all taxable income, right?
Ugh, I don't
Well, I don't
know.
know. I mean, they say we're supposed to get taxed on our PayPals and our Cash Apps, but fuck, not everybody files their taxes. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm taxable income, but I mean, this is somebody's salary. I don't even live
It
on
is.
50,000 a fucking year.
Me either. I live on
Like,
Social Security.
I'm gonna say, like, are we talking like if you want to adopt me for like, I don't know, 13.5, that'll be great.
She
Maybe we
probably
shouldn't.
is getting
Maybe
more.
we shouldn't be dissing Terri Lynn. Maybe we should, no.
Get some pointers.
No.
couldn't
Can
look
you
myself.
imagine?
I couldn't look myself in the face with that shit.
No.
Because you know that you're taking some other man's pension.
Yep.
And it's not even your grandfather.
Sad. So sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was the daughter, I'd be a little pissed. I don't know how easy she could get a conservatorship on her mother. I don't know how old the crazy mama is. I don't know how old she is. She has to
don't know how old
Oh
she
yeah,
is.
you betcha, eh? Oofda, this is a shitstorm, eh? Yeah.
It's Uftame, cheesy. You should know that. You just Ufta. You have to may it too. Uftame.
Yeah, it's this isn't counting plane tickets, food, and money for gambling during trips, allegedly.
Oh yeah, they gave her money for gambling. I mean, wow.
That's right. That's so much money.
Listen,
Since I don't ever
people in grief
watch
will
90 Day. Go ahead.
People in grief will do whatever to make themselves feel better.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Listen, if that woman would have thought that walking outside and taking a bag of money and pouring gasoline on it and fucking lighting it on fire would have made her feel better, guaranteed she would have fucking done it.
Yeah.
That's awful.
If I knew that selling my kidney on the black market was the one thing that would bring my sister back, I would have sold both of them by now.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
Grief does horrible, horrible things to people.
Oh,
And you will
yeah.
do whatever you can to get out of it.
I tried to schedule mine. That was fun. That was interesting. I tried to schedule my grief, not
Yeah, I do every day. It's generally the sweater that I'm wearing. It's scheduled to be around from the time I'm awake, till the time I take my sweater off. But at least my sweater's only gray now. It used to be a really dark black.
Yeah, I've been there. Absolutely.
I had to still work, so you try to function through the day, and then it's hard for other people too, because they don't know what to say, and whatever they say, you're wishing they would just not talk, because there's nothing. And then even if you try to schedule that grief, it could just plow you.
Yeah, I lost.
You could be on a bus, and then all of a sudden, I did too. I lost a lot of weight.
Well, a ton for me. Like, I got really skinny. I got down to 103 pounds.
Oh, well, I put it all on because that was the only thing that I found comfort and joy in.
Yeah. Yep, we all find different ways, and this is her way. I remember as a kid, I used to, I wanted my friends to do stuff with me, and they couldn't, so I would pay, not just a kid, I mean a young teenager, young adult. The Poseidon Adventure, I loved that movie, and I wanted everybody to see it, and I would pay for everybody to see it. My mom said, quit trying to buy your friends. I didn't consider it buying my friends. I just wanted them to come with, Right. I wanted them to experience this. So, but I could see how people could fall into that. It'd be.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah. If anybody has any other receipts or anything, we can try to, or I can try to keep track, and follow up. I'll see if I can find any other information on this.
And then Heidi's a good person, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know her from Adam, but at least she's holding her feet to the fire. She calls her out she calls CCM out, on the drinking and shit. I don't know how that's going to go, but the daughter. But bottom line is, she has to get her shit together, like she said, and nobody could tell you when you're grieving. It's hard to. You can't tell somebody how long she'll be grieving forever. She has to learn how to handle that grief.
She has to learn how to live again.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, that's what it boils down to.
She grieves on their own time too.
Yep.
Yeah.
She has to learn to want to live again, and she has to learn to find her new way. It's awful. I'm sorry this has happened. I hope she understands that by pouring money into a bottle and pouring a bottle down her throat, or spent throwing money at people, is only going to get her the same outcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad that she has a daughter who is loving enough to step in and attempt to get a conservatorship so that she can relearn without having all of her money taken from her. That's money. We don't know how old Crazy Cat Mama is, but that is money that was there for her to live on. We don't know how many years she's going to live. What happens if Social Security is done tomorrow?
Exactly.
This is meant for her to live
now because of what's going down.
Yep. I mean, we
I
all.
mean, 300,000 just last year is a lot. And if it's more than that the year before,
Unless she
so much
blew
money.
through it, that maybe that's why she has to sell the house. We don't know,
Maybe that's why she's drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
That could have been all of the life insurance policy money.
Holy, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think of that. And then she feels bad, so she's drinking, and now she has to sell the house because all that money's gone to
I mean,
Turpin and others.
we don't know anything like that. We don't know that that is for sure, but that could very well be.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
No, listen, that was my line of thinking. Again, everything that is stated here tonight by panelists or the panel guests are all allegedly in our opinion. Please do not show hate or harassment towards anybody in this live stream. It is not correct. Please keep it on the platform. Don't take it off the platform. It's not your place. Don't bother anybody. Don't go real life. Don't be reaching out to this woman and her sister and her daughter and her cousin and her mama and her grandmama and all of that. Just don't.
I would stay away from Turlin.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Is I would stay away from Terri.
Back it up, Turlin.
You've been disclaimed.
Yep. Yeah, we can follow up on a future stream
When
with
Heidi
this
gets
if we
the-
get some.
yeah.
This is just way. This
Yeah.
is. I honestly, Rock and I don't want any part of this because again, what if this
No.
is this woman's one shot to get justice and because of YouTube it gets all fucked up. I don't want to do that to this woman. I don't want to.
I'm
I don't want to touch
curious.
on it. I mean, yeah, like maybe keep following up, keep an eye and stuff on it. But quite frankly, I don't want to because I mean, yes, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, attention needs to be brought to it, but along with that attention, there's going to be another level of shame that's going to end up happening to this Heidi person.
Good point.
And I mean, that in and of itself is going to be bad. And then if those people are saying, oh, well, she's talking to Terri Lynn and all of that. Like, listen, I don't want to jeopardize anybody's sobriety.
Oh, that's right. Someone did say that.
I don't want, like, all I can say
Yeah.
is that to protect myself and mine, Terri Lynn stays on the no-fly list. She's always
Yep.
been on the no-fly list. I don't go there. I can't do it. Can't stand it. The whole thing with the cat is really fucking weird.
200.
Yeah, no, I forgot. Someone in chat said that she was talking to her again.
Yeah.
So you
And if
can't.
she's talking to her again, she's extra vulnerable.
Yep. And just being brand new, not even 30 days sober. No fucking way. I don't want any part of
Yeah.
any of this. As much as I
Yeah.
appreciate that, and I appreciate you bringing it to my attention, but I wish this woman the best of the best as somebody who has 12 years of sobriety under my belt. I'm approaching my 13th year, knock on
That's
wood, and by the
amazing.
grace of God. No, I don't want to take this woman's ability to get justice away for what?
Down-
For some
yeah.
YouTube clicks and views? Fuck no. I want to see this woman take and follow this to the every letter of the damn law and show these people out here that if you do something like this and you do take advantage of somebody who's vulnerable, there are going to be consequences.
Yep. Good points there, and that's awesome. Thank you.
Very valid.
And listen, you can do whatever you want to do for you, and I'm not going to fault you. But for me, this is my own personal boundary.
Yeah.
This is for me, this was a very personal. I mean, when you told, I had no idea what I was walking into, when you explained how bad it was and you just said it's bad. And so I'm like, all right, I better put my fucking boots on because it's going to be awful. Well, and then I find out that it's like a hot button item for me. I mean, the same person that was driving the car that killed my sister ran my grandmother out of money
recently. Yeah.
4 fucking months ago. I got a phone call from the fucking pharmacy that says, hey, your grandma needs her medications, but She doesn't have any money. Like, what? I look at the
Oh my
date and I'm
God.
like, what do you mean? There's always $150 or $200. And they're like, no, she doesn't have any money. And she doesn't get paid for another week. And I'm like,
Wow.
the
And
fuck?
and you had
And it
no
Oh,
was
idea.
man.
because the girl who was driving the car that killed my sister had come back around again. And she
Fuck, that's
was
messed.
using my grandmother's debit card to buy things for her and her mother.
So see, this is very much like Terri Lynn's doing to what's her name, and that's why Voices has to have boundaries, because she just went through
That
this
makes
with
sense. That's
yeah.
awful.
I mean, it cost me my
I'm so
relationship with my grandmother. I am no longer in my grandmother's life.
Yeah.
I had to put up a boundary because I am not going to be forced to have to be even civil to the
Yeah.
person that caused the destruction in my fucking family that got me in this position to begin with.
Yeah. It's almost like, very much like with my sister-in-law, what she was doing to my mother-in-law.
Yes.
And I got to the point where I wanted to say, there was nothing I could do. It's her money. I could give her the facts, like, your daughter has all these things. It was also her daughter, right? So,
Yep.
but I just stopped looking. I stopped looking. I didn't want to know where her money went. We were there for her no matter what. So whatever, if you're going to do that, I can't help you.
My therapist made me sign a contract and agree that I will not go back. So
Yeah. Sometimes you have to
Oh, wow.
divorce. Yeah. I'm so sorry. And I did not, wow. This is, anyway.
bad. It's
Yeah.
extremely bad. And
I
I
had no
don't
idea.
want to see, I do not want to see another person. I do not want to see another person not be allowed to get justice for their family member.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's
And
tough.
like I said, for you, I don't fault you for grabbing onto this and doing what you got to do. But for me, it's just
Too raw.
it's just an area where I have to have a boundary, and I can't, because it brings up some emotions that I am nowhere near even capable of dealing with.
No, and I appreciate you saying something. And I appreciate you speaking about it, because it shows how real things like this are, like how it affects families or people that are grieving. Uh, I think similar to how events affect victims of crime.
Absolutely.
It's very in line with each other.
Yeah.
How many times do you think that one of those $500 were, well, if I just had a little more money, I could just spend a little more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a reason those were sent.
Yep. And look at the dates. It's every 2 weeks. Just like
Yeah.
a fucking paycheck.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to jump down healings for everybody. And
Yeah, I'll
everybody,
close this out too.
everybody
Queen
keep,
just went live.
Oh,
okay.
did she?
So,
Everybody
yeah, I'm
keep
going to
their
put her
boundaries.
link. Yeah, please be careful. And I just put Queen's link in the chat. So head over there. I tried to redirect you, but I didn't see her redirect on.
Oh, she may
So,
not have it on.
Well, thanks, Raken. Hugs to you, Voices.
yes.
Thank
yes,
you.
Yes, thank you, Ange. Thank you, Stitching.
Hey, you're welcome.
And I have that crime book. So
Okay.
let's talk soon about that.
Okay. I'll email you.
So,
I'll send you my number.
yeah, that sounds good. I think I sent you mine.
Okay. I will message you.
But if not, I'll give it to you again.
Okay.
And don't forget about don't forget about Nat, because that's my ballywick.
Yeah, we'll go over that.
Okay.
Well, thanks for
Love
having
you.
All right,
me,
guys.
and
Have a good night.
good job finding
You're
this.
welcome. Oh,
Good job
but it
finding
was
it.
sent
Good
to
job
me,
for
so I was
putting it
kind of
together.
cheating.
Well, that's okay. You still brought it to light.
I hope that more people see it from the other communities.
I hope they do too. But we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. See you guys. Oop, I'm all full screen. Well, thank you guys for being here. And I will be back again very soon. So I apologize it took so long to hop on here, but I appreciate you stopping in tonight. And I hope that you walk away learning something. So I will see you guys all very soon. Good night, everyone.